Marks 5 years since the COVID-19 pandemic changed the world. Aside from the rest of the globe, it had a huge impact here in Southwest Florida.
The public health emergency ended in May 2023. How have businesses as well as healthcare communities rebounded in our area? Gulf Shore business editor David Dorsey shows us how the economy is bouncing back.
5 years ago, there was an Alta Resources office building right here behind me. It's gone now. The site is being redeveloped to become an apartment complex. It's also the perfect site from which to start telling the tale of how Southwest Florida recovered from COVID-19 5 years later. 5 years after COVID, that's the cover story of the new issue of Gulf Shore Business. Amir Nito, FGCU economics professor, tells me the pandemic created an economic environment geared toward prosperity.
But we saw that big jump in textbook sales, which is really that idea of our economy got that boost that came from all the development that occurred around the pandemic time. We saw a lot of people coming to the region, and Southwest Florida is a region that for it to continue to grow, it will depend on migration.
Jobs jumped by about 10% after the pandemic compared to pre-pandemic numbers, but gauging post-pandemic recovery gets a little bit murky.
We also experienced 3 hurricanes, thinking Ian and then more recently Milton and Debbie, that hindered the capacity of recovery and further development. So I think that's where we are.
The booming population created new opportunities for construction of office, industrial, and retail centers.
Developers saw that as a signal from the market that, hey, this is an area where people want to be. Now we're seeing some of these developments, one coming online, and new developments taking place that will come online in 1, 2, 3 years down the road.
5 years ago, the shopping center extension at Daniels Marketplace was an empty stretch of grass. Now it's open and ready for business. I'm David Dorsey with Gulf Shore Business.
Yeah, a lot has changed in 5 years.
Come a long way. We were just talking about, where we would sit
way far
social
away from each other.
distancing
Exactly,
and kind of reminiscing. Yeah. Well, a popular retailer